40 years ago today, the last of the prisoners of war held during the Vietnam War returned home, taking their first steps in the U.S. at Hickam Air Force Base. That historic moment was recognized today at a ceremony held on the exact spot of the homecoming. KITV4's Jill Kuramoto takes us there.
Other than the fact that I feel older, it doesn't seem like 40 years.
It was on this day in 1973. Army retired Major Bob White stepped off a plane onto U.S. soil.
When we landed, there must have been, I'm guessing, 500 people on this spot. Red carpet, people with leis.
The last of 591 prisoners of war. White spent 3 years in captivity in Vietnam, 19 months in a 4x6 cage.
They'd bring me 2 bowls of rice a day, 2 different camps like that.
A monument marks the spot of that historic homecoming. And much has changed here in 40 years. A gas station and tire center have replaced what was tarmac.
What has not changed over the 40 years are the joyful memories, the resilient spirit, and grateful hearts of a nation celebrating those 36 C-141 flights.
Retired Navy Captain Jerry Coffey was among the first POWs to return as part of Operation Homecoming, a provision of the Paris Peace Accord of 1973. He spent 7 years, 9 days in captivity.
Hours and hours of boredom punctuated by moments of stark terror.
Despite starvation, isolation, torture, and the threat of death, Coffey says he and his fellow POWs survived by thinking positive and encouraging one another.
We left there without any hatred or bitterness or recriminations or regrets. You know, we just turned it into a positive experience, and that was the secret.
Today's ceremony at the spot of that historic homecoming remembered those who came home and those who did not.
How do we properly honor and thank those who bravely endured and nobly sacrificed so much? We begin by never forgetting.
Jill Kuramoto, KITV4 News.